Let's run it. We go up here to this forward arrow and we hit go. So now we're in what's called the viewer view. So now we're looking at the results. So we're in a different place in the study tool. Let's get this set up for optimum viewing. One thing that I like is the chart type. This is called private eye view. I find it a little bit difficult to read. I prefer the crosstab view. Play with it, see which one you like. You can also turn on and off data by clicking some of these things. If you want to keep a simpler file, we're going to keep everything on. If you want to save this, you go here. You're probably going to want to do this as you are building crosstabs. Now, what you're going to want to do is that everybody who's working in this tool, their stuff is going to get saved. So you don't want to be like marketing crosstab or marketing file. You're going to, I would write Stefl test file, energy drinks. And then maybe the month 04/20 and hit save. That's going to save it to the tool's memory that you can then later go open that up again. What else? Sometimes we might want to export the results. If you have a very large run, this one isn't very large, it's very manageable to look, but sometimes you might have hundreds of lines where you put a bunch of stuff in and you're trying to look at like, what are the trends? What's this data trying to tell me? You might want to export that file. You might also want to manipulate it in Excel. You can also sort by some of these data types up here. You can see that you can sort by column and also certain variables within that. So you can do that later as well. So let's get oriented in here. These are our rows. So remember, we dropped in gender male, gender female, some of those age breaks. Let's see. Some of those healthy attitudes, and you can see here, any agree, I consider my diet to be very healthy. Any agree, I'm a vegetarian. Any agree, I exercise regularly. We go over here, these are the brands in this case that we put, in the column. So these could be, in this case, we're comparing brands, we could compare states, we could compare consumer targets, we could compare people who make different amounts of income in terms of what their behaviors are. We could put literally any comparison that we want to compare up here and then run the variables against it. So that is the getting oriented in the viewer view.